Hello everyone, I'm back with a new makeup tutorial for you. This time I went for a perfect mixture of edgy and glam with sparkly eyelids and grungy bold lips, so let's just jump right into the video. I'll prime my face with Too Faced Hangover Primer, and after that my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. First, I'll quickly spread it all over my face with my finger, and after that I'll blend it with a damp beauty blender for a flawless finish. This has been my favorite foundation recently because it literally feels like silk on my face and evens out my complexion effortlessly. As my concealer slash highlight, I'll use Banana from Anastasia, and I'm applying it with a small kabuki eyeshadow brush under my eyes, onto my forehead, chin and nose, and then I'll follow it with a beauty blender to make sure it blends in seamlessly. To cream contour and match the shade of my body, I'll use Soleil Tan de Chanel and this Real Techniques foundation brush. So I'm just following the natural shape of my bones to give my face an extra dimension. And this is basically 2-in-1 contour and warmth at the same time. I just love how this brush lies perfectly in all the hollows of my face, and it makes the whole process a lot easier. And again, you want to take the same beauty blender and make sure everything is well blended together. To set my concealer, I'll use whatever's left from my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder with a beauty blender as well. You can definitely tell that this is my favorite setting powder ever. Now I'll use the cocoa powder from Too Faced and set all the cream products on my face at once. This is not only going to mattify and set my foundation, but also beautifully blend all the products together. I'm using a huge fluffy brush in rounded motions to apply the product, and I'm also dusting away the rest of my under eye powder. Now this MAC 135 brush is the most perfect one for contouring if you want to avoid harsh lines. I'm dipping it into my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and going over all those areas that I previously cream contoured. And with a smaller eyeshadow blending brush, I'll contour my nose, and after that I'm taking my powder brush to blend it all together. To intensify the under eye highlight even more, I use this yellow powder from Kat Von D in shade Lyric. I also applied it between my eyebrows and onto the tip and the bridge of my nose. For my blush today, I used the Milani Luminoso just for a hint of color. I like to apply it so that I can gradually build it up until I'm satisfied with the amount. Once you think you apply too much, you just take your powder brush that still has some product on and blend it away from the center of your face. For the glam part of this look, I had to add some beautiful luminous glow with Becca's Opal on the top of my cheekbones and my forehead as well. And then I added just a touch of this KIKO golden eyeshadow in 208, I believe, to emphasize it even more. I'll use Anastasia's Brow Wiz in Taupe to get my brows on fleek, and this seriously lasts forever, so if you would like to see a separate tutorial for that, then hit the thumbs up so that I know. To set them in place and lighten them up, I use this blonde MAC brow gel. So as always, I'm priming my lids with Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC, and I'm blending it afterwards with my finger. Then I'll take ZOEVA's Rose Golden palette and this neutral beige, almost skin color but still cool tone shade, and I'm mimicking the natural shadow that appears in my crease while slightly extending it outwards. I'll also add it to the outer part of my lower lash line. After that, I'm using this mauvey pink eyeshadow from MAC and really intensifying that crease area and lower lash line as well. And then I'm going back with the previous brush, making sure everything's well blended. Now I'll use this MAC mixing medium together with this beautiful iridescent pink INGLOT pigment to make it really look like melted metal, and apply it all over my lid, making sure not to go over those previous shadows. I'll also bring it to the center of my lower lash line as well. Then to add some more sparkle, I used another INGLOT pigment that is kind of peachy champagne gold and put it right onto the center of the lid. And use your powder brush to dust off any potential fallout. I applied my favorite mascara and I cut some wispy lashes into 2 pieces and sticked them onto the outer halves of my lash line to achieve that cat-shaped eye look and to add some extra sassiness. To match my upper lashes, I used about 4 or 5 individuals to add to the outer half of my lower lash line. So first world problems, obviously, the paradox of choice. I can't really choose the right lip color. Alright, so here comes the edgy / grungy feel to the look with this brown toned Veronica liquid lipstick from Anastasia, which looks perfect when paired with Spice Lipliner from MAC. Now add your jewelry and you're done. So that pretty much completes this edgy glam look. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to check out some of my previous videos and also subscribe to make sure not to miss any of the future ones. Thank you for watching and bye!